Airports used to feel like the safest places in the world. Bright lights, clear signs, uniforms everywhere. A place built on order and trust. You walked in knowing exactly where to go and who to ask for help. But somewhere along the way, that feeling quietly disappeared. Today, behind digital screens, friendly smiles, and helpful offers, airports have become hunting grounds for a new kind of criminal. Not thieves with masks or weapons, but patient observers who study behavior fatigue and politeness. And for senior travelers, the risk is even higher. Not because they're careless, but because they're calm, trusting, and often unfamiliar with the newest technology woven into modern airports. A QR code on the wall, a free Wi-Fi network, a charging station promising fast power. Nothing about these things feels dangerous, yet each one can be a trap. One small decision, one moment of trust, can cost money, identity, or even personal freedom. These scams don't feel like crimes when they happen. That's what makes them so effective. In this video, we're uncovering 12 of the most common airport scams targeting senior travelers in 2026. And more importantly, how to spot them before they spot you. Number 1. The QR code trap. This scam hides in plain sight, waiting for one automatic move. The moment you reach for your phone. QR codes are everywhere in modern airports. On cafe tables, terminal walls, boarding gates. They promise convenience, instant Wi-Fi menus, or flight updates. No typing, no waiting, just scan. That's why they're dangerous. When you scan a fake QR code, your phone can be silently redirected to a counterfeit website that steals personal information or installs malware. This scam, known as quishing, works because everything looks normal. Some fake pages copy airline websites so perfectly that even experienced travelers don't notice the difference. There are no warnings, no alerts, just a familiar-looking screen while your data is quietly taken. Security experts have already linked quishing incidents to major airports across the US, Europe, and Asia. In one case, a traveler scanned a free Wi-Fi QR code and discovered his credit card was being used before his flight even landed. The safest rule is simple: never scan random QR codes. If a sticker looks misaligned or placed over another sign, don't trust it. Type official websites manually or ask airport staff to confirm. A few seconds of caution can protect your money, identity, and peace of mind. Number 2. The USB charging trap. Your phone battery drops into the red just as your flight gets delayed. You spot a charging kiosk nearby labeled Free Power Station. Relieved, you plug in and watch your screen light up. It feels harmless, but it isn't. This scam is called juice jacking. Criminals tamper with public USB charging ports, turning them into silent data thieves. The moment your phone connects, malware can install itself, giving strangers access to your photos, passwords, banking apps, and contacts. You won't notice anything wrong. Your phone still charges. The screen looks normal, but in the background, your data may already be copied. Compromised charging stations have been found in major airports worldwide. In some cases, travelers were hacked after being plugged in for just a few minutes. The safest habit is simple: bring your own charger and plug directly into a wall outlet. Carry a small power bank when possible. If you must use a public port, use a USB data blocker. Free power isn't always free. Sometimes it costs your privacy. Number 3. The phony free Wi-Fi network. You sit down at your gate, stretch your legs, and check your phone before boarding. A network appears. Airport free Wi-Fi. It looks right. It feels official. You connect without a second thought. That's the trap. This scam is known as the evil twin Wi-Fi. Criminals create fake wireless networks that look almost identical to the airport's real one. same name, same login screen. Sometimes just one extra dash or letter you don't notice. The moment you connect your device, begin sending data through their system. They can see websites you visit, capture passwords as you type, and read unencrypted emails, all while everything appears to work normally. Many victims only realize days later when bank accounts are drained or accounts are locked. To stay safe, always confirm the official Wi-Fi name with airport staff. Avoid open networks with no password, and never access banking, shopping, or medical accounts on public Wi-Fi. Using mobile data may cost a little, but recovering a stolen identity costs far more. Number 4. Card skimmers and shimmers. You stop at an airport ATM for cash. The machine looks clean, modern, and well lit. You insert your card. Take the money and walk away feeling organized. What you don't see is the tiny device that may have just copied your card. Card skimmers are placed over the card slot. Shimmers are even thinner, hidden inside the machine. Both are designed to steal your card number and PIN. Some setups even use hidden cameras to record your hand as you type. Within hours, your card can be cloned and used overseas, while you're still inside the terminal. Seniors are often targeted because scammers assume they won't question the machine or check for tampering. Before using any ATM, pause for a moment. Tug gently on the card slot. If it feels loose, uneven, or thicker than normal, walk away. Always shield your hand when entering your PIN. When possible, use contactless payments or ATMs located inside bank branches or staffed airport areas. One quick check can save weeks of stress and phone calls to your bank. Number 5. Travel info leakage. You've checked in. Your boarding pass is ready. Excited, you snap a quick photo and share it with family or post it online. It feels harmless, just a travel moment. But that single image can expose far more than you realize. The barcode and booking reference on a boarding pass can be scanned to reveal your full name, flight details, frequent flyer number, and sometimes your entire itinerary. With that information, scammers can cancel flights, steal airline miles, or impersonate you online. The risk doesn't end there. Discarded baggage tags are another goldmine. Thieves have been caught digging through airport trash, collecting used tags, and filing fake lost luggage claims for compensation. Using your name and flight number. The protection is simple. Never post photos of boarding passes or luggage tags. Keep travel documents with you until you're safely home, then shred them. Sometimes the smartest way to stay safe while traveling is to stay quiet about where you're going. Number 6. Fake VIP treatments. Airports are built to make comfort feel rare and valuable. Quiet lounges. Soft chairs, free drinks, a break from the crowds. Scammers know this, and they love one word in particular: VIP. You might see emails or ads offering exclusive lounge access or senior discounts at half price. The website looks official, complete with airline logos and polished photos. You pay, then wait for confirmation, but it never arrives. Some scams happen in person. Individuals wearing fake badges approach travelers at check-in or near the gate, offering last-minute VIP upgrades or special assistance for seniors for a small cash fee. They sound professional, calm, and helpful until they disappear with your money. Real VIP access is never sold through random emails or strangers walking the terminal. It's always handled through official airline counters or verified websites. If someone pressures you to decide quickly, that's the warning sign. True comfort never begins with urgency. Number 7. The baggage handler hustle. Your flight is over. You're tired. The baggage carousel starts moving. Suddenly, a friendly stranger steps forward and reaches for your suitcase. "Let me help you," he says, already lifting it. It feels like relief, but it can be a trap. This scam targets travelers who look exhausted or need assistance, and seniors are often chosen. The impostor may seem confident and helpful, even moving like airport staff. Once outside or near the taxi area, the kindness turns into pressure. An unexpected demand for a large tip. Sometimes a refusal to return your bag until you pay. In worse cases, the person simply disappears into the crowd with your luggage. Real airport porters wear uniforms and visible ID and work from designated assistance areas. If someone approaches you uninvited, politely decline and keep your bags close. If they insist, move toward airport security or an official help desk immediately. Real help never demands money and never vanishes when you say no. Number 8. The distraction, pickpocket. It happens in seconds. You're standing in line when someone nearby drops coins or spills a drink. Instinctively, you turn or bend down to help. In that same moment, another hand quietly unzips your bag or slips into your pocket. By the time you look up, your wallet or passport is gone. This classic scam thrives in crowded airports where people are tired, polite, and distracted. One person creates the disturbance. Another does the stealing. Seniors are often targeted because scammers know they're more likely to help and less likely to cause a scene. Sometimes it's loose change. Sometimes coffee on your sleeve. Sometimes a sudden argument nearby. The distraction only needs a second. The defense is simple awareness. Keep valuables in a zipped bag worn in front of you. When something unexpected happens, touch your belongings first before reacting. Never carry wallets or passports in open pockets. Once you recognize the pattern, the scam loses its power because confusion is exactly what the thief is counting on. Number 9. The currency exchange ripoff. You step off a long flight tired but relieved. Before heading to your hotel, you stop at a bright currency exchange booth inside the terminal. The sign promises great rates. The clerk smiles. You hand over your money and walk away, only to realize later that the numbers don't add up. Airport exchange booths are known for poor rates, but some take it further. Hidden fees. Dishonest calculations or quick hand movements can quietly cost you 20 to 30% of your cash. Seniors are often targeted because scammers assume they won't double-check or challenge the transaction. Some clerks mix denominations, count too fast, or distract you with friendly conversation while shortchanging you. The safest approach is simple. Exchange only a small amount at the airport, just enough for transportation or a meal. Know the approximate exchange rate before you travel and count your money slowly at the counter. Money deserves your full attention. Anyone who rushes you through it is not doing you a favor. Number 10. The taxi overpricing scam. The terminal doors open. Warm air hits your face. All you want is a ride to your hotel. Then someone appears at the perfect moment. Friendly voice. Helpful smile. Taxi. Very good price. Before you realize it, your luggage is already in the trunk. This scam targets tired travelers, especially seniors. Unlicensed drivers wait outside official taxi lines offering flat rates that sound reasonable, but end up costing 2 or 3 times more than normal. Some take long routes. Others claim the meter is broken or insist on cash only. Once you're in the car, walking away becomes difficult, and they know it. The safest rule is simple: never accept rides from drivers who approach you first. Always use official taxi queues or verified ride-share apps. Look for marked vehicles, license numbers, and visible driver ID. Ask for an estimated fare before getting in. If the driver refuses to use the meter, insist or get out. Kindness is often part of the trap. The right ride won't chase you. You have to choose it. Number 11. Impostor officials and fake fines. You're rolling your suitcase when someone in uniform steps into your path. A badge flashes. The voice is calm but firm. There's a problem with your bag. Instinctively, you stop. This scam works by exploiting respect for authority. Criminals wear fake uniforms or badges and claim your documents are wrong. Your bag is overweight, or a fine must be paid immediately. They sound official because they practice sounding official. Then comes the pressure. Pay now. Cash only. Avoid delays. Here's the truth. Real airport or customs officers never collect cash fines in public areas. Any legitimate issue is handled at an official counter or office with paperwork. If someone demands money on the spot, it's a scam. Secure your passport and wallet. Don't argue. Simply step away and ask another officer or airport staff to verify their identity. Authority doesn't rush. Anyone who tries to make you act fast is counting on fear to override your judgment. Number 12. The carry my bag scheme. You're at the check-in counter when a well-dressed stranger turns to you. Calm voice. Polite smile. My bag is a little overweight. Could you carry this small item for me? It's perfectly safe. It feels like a harmless favor. But this is one of the most dangerous airport scams in existence. There have been real cases where innocent travelers, many of them seniors, were arrested for smuggling drugs or illegal items they didn't know they were carrying. The stranger disappears. Security finds the prohibited items, and your name is on the bag. Intent doesn't matter. Responsibility does. The rule is absolute: never carry anything for someone you don't know. Not a package, not a gift, not even a sealed envelope. If someone insists, politely refuse and notify airport staff. Scammers rely on kindness and social pressure to make you feel guilty for saying no. But protecting yourself is not rude. It's smart. At airports, no can save your freedom. These airport scams aren't random accidents. They're carefully designed traps aimed at travelers who are tired polite or simply trying to be kind. For seniors, scammers rely on patience, trust, and good manners, the very qualities that make you a decent person. But knowledge changes the balance. Once you recognize the patterns, the danger reveals itself early. Slow down. Observe. Don't let anyone rush your decisions. Whether it's a QR code, a driver, or a stranger offering help, real safety comes from knowing when to pause and when to say no. Airports will always be busy. But awareness turns fear into confidence. Travel with wisdom. It's the one thing scammers can never take from you.